Welcome back to the Finsiders here on a Thursday evening. Greg Likens here as we continue to cover NFL free agency, and as part of all the moving and shaking across the National Football League, we've been talking at length about the Dolphins trade for Kiko Alonso and Byron Maxwell from the Philadelphia Eagles, swapping first-round draft picks. And right now we are pleased to be joined by the new cornerback for the Miami Dolphins, Byron Maxwell himself. Byron, thanks for joining us here, and congrats on being a Miami Dolphin. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. Thank you.
All right, Byron, let us know a little bit about how this all came together. How did you first find out that you might be traded down here?
I got a call from my agent. He was like, "You can trade it." Uh, I was like, "To who?" He was like, "To Miami." I was like, "Okay, cool. Let's see what's the terms." And that's how I went from there.
Okay, and as I know that you live down here part-time or maybe during the off-season, what was your reaction to coming to South Florida, a place that you're very familiar with?
Yeah, I was excited about it, man. I love it. Like you said, I live down here part-time. And all those times, that I'm here, I never want to leave when it's time to leave. So now I'm here, and it's perfect.
Good stuff. That works out well. Byron Maxwell, new cornerback for the Miami Dolphins, joining us here on the Finsiders. And Byron, maybe you can just clear something up for us. We heard all these different reports that the trade might not be going on because of some injury concerns. But you feel good? How do you feel physically now that you're joining the Dolphins?
Oh man, I feel good, man. I just got out of a workout, so I feel great. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to play football for Miami Dolphins and help win some games. That's the most important thing: win some games and be successful.
What can you tell us about your interactions at this point? I know this is still relatively new, but with defensive coordinator Vance Joseph and what you envision for this defense.
He's in tall press corners, just corners that can get over your face and be aggressive and go get the ball and aggressive defense. That's attacking and just making plays.
Byron Maxwell, new cornerback for the Miami Dolphins, joining us here on the Finsiders. And Byron, for Dolphins fans that maybe haven't tracked your career as closely when you were with the Seahawks and with the Eagles last year, how would you describe yourself as a player?
How would I describe myself as a what?
As a player, as a cornerback, what do you bring to the table?
Oh man, I'm long, and I like to get over your face and press, and go get take the ball when it's in the air. That's what I think my strengths are.
Byron, take us to kind of the personal side of this, because I would imagine you signed with Philadelphia last offseason to the big contract, and deservedly so after your success in Seattle. And then a year later, you find yourself now joining the Miami Dolphins, another team. Has that been difficult to cope with, or are you excited about the new opportunity?
I'm excited about the new opportunity, man. That's the only way to look at it. And I am in Miami. I got a great D lineman and key lineman piece in D lineman in front seven. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about this change, and looking forward to what's ahead. Something new, and just creating those guys, getting up front, and creating havoc, and they throwing that ball up, and I'm keeping them picks and turnovers, and we should celebrate.
Sounds good to us, Byron. As you were talking about the talent of the defensive line, when Ndamukong Suh, Cam Wake, obviously the addition of Mario Williams over the last 24, 48 hours. Have you spoken to any of those guys, and what is that going to be like playing with them up front?
I can only imagine, but on paper we look great, and obviously we got to put the work in. So I can't wait to look forward to putting the work in with those guys and getting better each and every day. And seeing what happens.
Byron Maxwell, new cornerback for the Miami Dolphins, joining us here on the Finsiders. And Byron, I work with some former Dolphins players, including Sam Madison, who is an All-Pro cornerback, and so he's got some expertise there. And what we described when we heard about this trade is that Sam said that sometimes for different cornerbacks that the system is important in terms of the scheme. Do you feel that the Dolphins will be a better scheme fit for you than maybe what you experienced last season with Philadelphia?
I definitely think so. I definitely think the scheme is better for me. And it's getting up in your face, or you're bailing. Something similar to what I played in Seattle. So yes, to answer your question, yeah, I do think that.
Good to hear. And Byron, I wanted to ask you about your time in Seattle because you're a two-time uh, NFC champion, a Super Bowl champion with the Seattle Seahawks. I know that that's a different team. That's from a few years back, but that experience, do you think that that experience you can bring to the Dolphins will help the team as a whole?
I mean, I think any experience that the guys coming in can help. If it's positive and it's up to uplift others and your teammates. So yes, I do think that I could help. Obviously, help your team win and put us over the hump.
Byron, I know that the Dolphins went to Philadelphia last year and played, so at least you saw the Dolphins up close. And one of your new secondary mates is Rashad Jones, who's coming off a year in which he eventually made it to the Pro Bowl for the first time. What do you think of him as a player, and how excited are you to join forces with him in the secondary?
I'm very excited to play with this guy, Rashad Jones. I mean, I've been following him since he was in Georgia. So, yeah, I'm excited to play with him. He's a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. He can do everything. He can hit. He can cover. So it's anytime you got somebody of that caliber and that talent, that raises everybody's talent in the room. So yes, I am. I'm ready. I'm ready to work with him.
Byron, I think I might know the answer to this because you do have your off-season home here in South Florida, in the Miami area. But I know you're from South Carolina. You started at Clemson. So just in general, is it going to be good after being in Seattle and then Philadelphia to get down here to the southeast of the United States, something maybe you're more comfortable with?
Definitely. It's we get to work. We get to work in sunny conditions for the most part. We don't have to worry about the cold. We can be outside and work and really enjoy football and get better. That's what I'm looking forward to. So yeah, I am. I really am looking forward to this thing.
All right, Byron.
Almost like a dream come true.
All right. Well, good. That's great to hear. Byron Maxwell joining us here. Byron, I want to wrap it up with this. We really connect directly with the fans. Have a lot of Dolphins fans, both here in South Florida and throughout the country, who tune into our program. Just wanted to open up to you. Do you have a message to the fans as you start your Dolphins career?
The message to the fans, man, is, just I look forward to playing for the Dolphins and putting out a great product out there that you can come and watch and enjoy and make you proud to be a Miami Dolphins fan. So with that being said, we come to the games and chairs on and let's go. Basically.
All right. Well, Byron, really appreciate you taking the time. Congratulations on the new start in your career down here in Miami, and look forward to seeing you when you get over here to Davie. All right.
All right. Thank you.